Toby is a little tram engine. He loves to pull his favorite coach, Henrietta. Toby is a really useful engine. He always makes sure that he's on time. That night, a huge storm swept through the island of City. Branches flew on the tracks. Trees falling down. The signal was shaking and wobbling. Then it fell right on the tracks. Toby was glad to be tucked in for the night. He could hear the wind outside. The next morning, when Toby woke up, he saw the damage. Sir Topham had arrived, and he was worried. "Toby, you are to go pick up some load at the docks. Hector is there too, and you are to pull him. And please be careful because some tracks are blocked by falling trees. Due to the storm has done a great deal of damage," he said nervously. "Yes, sir," said Toby nervously. Even he was beginning to worry too. Then Toby huffed nervously away. Toby arrived at the docks. He coupled up to Hector in the train. Even Cranky was worried. "Please be careful, Toby. Some of the tracks are blocked by fallen trees." Even Hector was worried. "Toby, maybe we should be careful and take some shortcuts," said Hector. "No, thank you," said Toby. "I think I can go my way." Then Toby huffed happily away. On the way to Toby's delivery, Terrence was removing a fallen tree off a track. Toby was upset. "Oh no," cried Toby. "Now I'm never going to get the delivery on time." "It's all about patience," said Hector. Terrence was trying as hard as he can. "Can you hurry up, please?" said Toby nervously. "I'm trying to," said Terrence. Terrence was using all of his might. The tree was heavy. Then, at last, Terrence pushed the tree out of the way. "Finally, thank you," said Toby nervously. Then, Toby was arriving at another track. There was Trevor trying to move that fallen signal out of the way. Trevor was using all of his strength. The signal was heavy. Toby began to worry again. "Can you hurry up, please?" said Toby nervously. "Toby," said Hector, "it's all about patience. Please be patient." Phew. Trevor was using all of his puff. Toby started to get cross. "Come on, Trevor, hurry up," he said crossly. Then Thomas puffed up at a junction. "Toby," said Thomas, "if you be patient and not ask rudely, Trevor will get the job done before you even know it." Toby listened. He took a deep breath, and he hoped Trevor would get it out as soon as possible. Trevor was working as hard as he could. At last, with a mighty heave and a mighty haul, Trevor pulled the signal out of the way. "Thank you," said Toby. Then Thomas's signal changed to green, and he huffed happily away. Then Toby huffed happily away. Toby arrived at the station with the load, just where Sir Topham Hatt was waiting. "Well done, Toby," he said. "You have brought the load on time. You are a really useful steam tram." "Now, Toby, you must go to the docks to pick up some supplies for the workmen," said Sir Topham Hatt. "Yes, sir. Can I bring Hector with me, please?" asked Toby. "Of course," said Sir Topham Hatt. Toby smiled. "Thank you, sir," said Toby, and he huffed happily away with Hector. Then Toby decided to shunt Hector. He shunted him in the back of his train. Then Toby shunted Hector and the train out of the docks. Toby was feeling very happy. He shunted Hector and the train all along the countryside. Then there was trouble. Toby shunted the train onto the wrong track. He didn't see it, and there was Harvey working hard to get the tree off the tracks. "Look out, Toby," said Hector. Toby stopped just in time, but the freight cars and Hector didn't. They rolled straight into Harvey, and Harvey and the freight cars came off the tracks, along with Hector. Hector got derailed right off the tracks. "Oh no," cried Toby. "What have I done?" "Oh dear," said Harvey. "Now I'm off the tracks." "Oh no," cried Hector. Toby remained calm, and he went off to go get help. And together, the two friends, Thomas and Toby, both pulled Rocky to the mess. At last, Thomas, Toby, and Rocky arrived at the accident. Rocky lifted Hector and Harvey back onto the tracks. "Thank you, Rocky. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you, Toby," said Harvey. "Happy to help," said Rocky happily. Then Rocky moved the tree right off the tracks. "All right, Hector," said Toby. "Let's get back to work, but this time, let's go to the front. You can be in the back. I'm going to pull you instead of shunt you, so that way I can see where I'm going," said Toby. "Good idea," said Hector. Toby coupled up to the front of the train, and then he huffed happily away with Hector. At last, Toby arrived at the station with the supplies for the workmen. Sir Topham Hatt was waiting. "Well done, Toby," said Sir Topham Hatt. "Even though I am a little cross, but then you made the right decision and chose to pulling Hector. You are a really useful engine." "Thank you, sir," said Toby, "and I want to thank my friend Hector." And everyone laughed